Don't tell me that you are pro-Constitution and that you view everybody as equal. And I'll tell you why you shouldn't say that if you view the police as somehow people that you have to give tools to do their job unrestrained, and you trust them to do what they need to do. This is why in the last couple of sessions here in Virginia, they have passed no less than a half dozen or so bills that would protect retired police officers and their addresses, their phone numbers, current police officers. You can't dox them. You can't talk about them very much online. Anything that would reveal personal information and accountability, you are not allowed to do. Now, they do have an accountability app. I think it's called Government Open Insight or something. But when you hope to hold police accountable, as my state senator McPike told me when he came campaigning to my door a couple of years ago, Norm, we have this, in response to my complaint that they're doing nothing about innocent people being rounded up by police on sex stings. Well, when you go and you open Insight, it gives you very, very limited information. It doesn't give you their much more than their name. Maybe you'll get their rank. Maybe you'll get where they work. You don't get anything about their criminal background. You don't get anything about what they did or what they didn't do. Anything that you do find online is through the police union, which is happy bullshit about how wonderful they are, and nothing about the trouble that they have actually caused. Flip side of that is what they do for people who are arrested, especially for a sex crime. They trumpet that, they push that right out there because, hey, the public has a right to know. Like, you don't have a right to know whether your cop is molesting 13 to 15-year-old girls. That's perfect. We got to be discreet about that because it's a cop and you don't want to ruin his whole life, do you? And if you think I'm being a little bit overblown, maybe a bit, but only a bit. Because when you compare it to the other side of it, you get charged with a sex offense and they immediately rush it out to the public because the public has to know, as I say, and there may be other victims, and there are almost never any victims who call the 800 number or who show up. Almost never happens. But that's their excuse. Meanwhile, any potential jury pool is immediately of the opinion, because they use the word sex online and child, that you must have done something, because after all, the police would not have arrested you if you hadn't done something, right? Because I guess police never falsely arrest anyone. I'll remind you that they kicked in my door 8.5 weeks ago, and there have been still no charges, okay? And they took my devices, and nothing in the affidavit had anything to do with my devices or what might be on there. And they said that the SWAT team was sent because they were delivering a warrant to search my premises. And of course, they never delivered the warrant until I was in handcuffs for something on the order of 1 hour. So I just don't really understand why anybody trusts the police or believes in them or gives them the benefit of the doubt, because after all, folks, they work for the citizenry, and the citizenry is supposed to have rights under the Constitution, not police.